Hello chat boys out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be letting you guys know about what I got to do on my Friday. It's the end of the week, we made it guys. Yesterday my grandparents came over for a surprise visit on the way back from being at this retirement home like assembly meeting kind of thing, because they're thinking about moving into a care home kind of thing that's opening up near to where we live. And then I went and got my hair cut, and I really like my hair. I think it looks really nice. The one that cut my hair is where I went to cut and dye hair, and I'm hopefully going to be cutting my older sister's hair there soon. So I'm looking forward to that. And she gave me a shave as well, and yeah, I just really like it. She always does such a great job of it. And then today I was woken up by my older brother. I had to be up early because I was going out to lunch with my best mate and his girlfriend, and so I got myself up and changed and had some toast and a cup of tea and went onto my Facebook Twitter Instagram. Lost a few Twitter followers. I got a bit upset last night because I lost a load of Twitter followers, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's out of your control. It was up and down like a yo-yo, and I'm not going to let it get to me anymore. I always say this, but this time I mean it, and I have been very good at not like stressing about it. And I posted photos on my Instagram and chatted to my mates on Facebook. Then I was tying up around the house. My dad was, apart from being at work, and he'd taken my mum in to go to the doctors for a kidney checkup, and everything's tickety boo, and so she's doing a lot better, and her insulin's getting under control. She thinks she might be on that lady times again soon, so she's feeling a bit rotten about that. But other than that, she's doing really well. My older sister works with my older brother and my younger brother and my younger sister in uni, and my older brother went off to work just after my mum and dad had got back, so I wasn't home alone. And the sun was shining, and first thing this morning is raining and really windy and gloomy and awful, but the sun's come out and it's looking really nice. And I got myself ready, said goodbye to my mum, and then made my way to meet my best mate and his girlfriend, who were at the bus stop by the house centre up the road from where I live, and they were happy to see me, and we had a nice catch up while we walked up to the high street, and then we had a look around the charity shops. And I'm going to be showing you guys some of the things that I got. The first thing I'm going to be showing you is this doll in a lovely blue knitted outfit. I love the 2000 dolls like this. I think she's so pretty. I'm probably going to change the outfit. I might not, I don't know. I really actually like this outfit. I love knitted dresses. Some of them were pretty awful. There were four of them, and this one was the best one. So I got this doll head to go to my collection. And then I got this Mad Hatter purse because I'm really into the Disney purses at the moment. I've got the Chip and Miss Potts mug purses, no teapot purses, not mugs, or tea kettle pots, whatever you want to call them. And so I got this one as well too. I love Alice in Wonderland. Then I got Doctor Who Voyage of the Diamond. I might have this already. I saw it and I don't think I do. I don't know. So if I do already have it, I can have this one for spare. And yeah, I just love this episode. It's one of my favourite Christmas specials they've ever done. It has three things I love: Doctor Who, Cuddy Milk, and Doctor Who, Cuddy Milk, and Titanic. That's it. And yeah, I just love this episode. It's such a great episode. Then the last thing that I got was actually not what I got, which is what my past girlfriend got me, was a advent calendar, white chocolate advent calendar, because I have the Fortis one and I don't really like the chocolate from that, and I've said about it, and so she got me that one instead, and said it was my Christmas present from her. Bless her, she's so sweet. And then we went off to Hawk's house, and I had a hot chocolate, and I'm going to show you the photo of the hot chocolate. Hopefully you can see it. I hope it comes out alright. Ta-da! It was ginormous. It had Smarties, marshmallows, the works. It was delicious. And then I went off to Greg's and had a cheese and patty there. Then went back to Hawk's house because my mate and his girlfriend were having their lunch there, and they'd gone to Greg's to find me. So of course I then had to call him out and find out where he was, and we got a selfie sat on a table, and we moved tables. So one of their orders got lost. Oops. I should have we should have stayed where we were, but we wanted to sit by the window instead. And yeah, my fault. But they got their meals in the end, and they really enjoyed their meals, from what I heard. And then I went off to the library with my mate and his girlfriend, as my mate needed to get a book, but it's not in yet. And so we then went off to College Store, and that's where my order, my mate's girlfriend got me the other calendar, and I got a orange Lucozade, and have got an orange Lucozade this morning as well on the way, as I just love Lucozades at the moment. I'm a bit obsessed with them, and I got a nice selfie where my hair was looking pretty good, and I just really love my hair. This bit's just a bit crazy at the moment because of the wind, because it's quite windy out there. It's sunny, blue skies, but pretty bitter wind at the moment. And then while in Hawk's house, I saw my school friend who I went to primary school and secondary school with his mum, who I hadn't seen in ages, so we had a nice catch up. And then when I was on the way home, my best mate and his girlfriend got the bus back, as my mate's girlfriend had to go off to because she has a driving lesson. So they waited for the bus, and I said goodbye to them and made my way back home. And on the way back home, I saw my family friend who I hadn't seen in ages, and talked to him about what he was doing now. And he's now a postman. And I said about hopefully getting a job in Tesco's, and just about family and stuff, and about everything and anything really. And yeah, it was really good and really nice catch up. And now back home, and I watched BBC Doctors with my mum, and my mum was on the phone to my grandma, as she wanted to know how my mum was, and she's doing a lot better. And I showed my mum and my dad, after my mum had finished the phone call, the things that I'd got, and talked about who I'd seen. And then I posted onto my Facebook about going out shopping and talked house with my mate and his girlfriend, and then posted some photos on my Instagram and Twitter, and then was chatting to some of my mates on Facebook, and I then had a cup of tea and a snack and tidied my office up. My younger brother's back from work and he's playing on his Xbox. I was going to do a vlog out there in my bedroom, but our room is divided, like I've probably said before in previous vlogs. So there's a thin wall, and he has to walk through my room to get to his room, which is really annoying. And so he was there screaming, shouting his Xbox, being crazy as per usual, so I couldn't go and do a vlog up there. And so I decided to come out in the engine room and do that instead. Do the vlog in here, so it's nice and quiet. And I just can't wait to go watch this later on. I'm pretty sure I don't have this DVD. And the same with the Edward Scissorhands film. I looked through the other day because I was looking for Bridesmaids, which is another great film, such a funny film. I couldn't get to sleep the other night, so I watched that and I was actually cry laughing. It's such a great film, super funny, and great actresses in that. And so I watched that, and I was rummaging through my DVDs in my cupboard, and I couldn't find Edward Scissorhands anywhere, so I'm pretty sure I don't have that. So it's all good. And if so, I have a few copies of a few DVDs just in case they break. Because you never know with DVDs, they all sometimes end up breaking or they get lost. And I watched Vicar of Dibley and Escape to Country, and my dad went off back to work, and my younger brother went off out with his mates, and my older brother got back from work, and I watched today's Neighbours and did some arts and craft and worked on some new illustrations and played with my main Blueduck doll and did some dolls and dolls and Blueduck doll photography, and I'm going to be doing some doll photography of this new doll here later on. I might change her outfit, I'm not sure. Her hair is really nice. I really like the little ponytail that she has in the back of it. I just love this doll so much. She's so pretty, and I can't wait to get some nice photos of her. I might keep it in this knitted outfit actually, because she looks quite sweet in that and it suits her well. And I also watched a bit of The Sound of Music, and I just love that film so much. It's such a great film, and I'm going to be watching some Doctor Who DVDs on Sunday, having a bit of Doctor Who marathon. So I can't wait to watch this and some other of the Doctor Who DVDs I have on Sunday. And I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow as of yet. I'm not knowing what I'm going to be doing, but that's good. I'll see what the day brings me. I hope you guys have all had a lovely Friday, or have a lovely rest of your day, and have a lovely weekend ahead. And I shall see you soon. A new vlog coming very soon. Bye.